Well, thanks for taking the time to be with us today, Uday. I might start by asking if you could tell us a little bit about your experience in financial services and also what you've been doing in your new role as Chief Executive of ING Australia over the last 6 months.
I've been in financial services for a little over 2 decades now. Started my career in India way back in '94 in Citibank. I was there for about 13 years and been with ING for almost a decade, both in India and in Germany. And was heading the consumer bank for our entity in India from 2007 to 12, and then was in Germany as head of strategy. Germany, interestingly, is a very similar business model to what we have here, which is a direct bank. And then I was back in India for a couple of years, and then so in fact early this week I completed 6 months in my role in Australia, so probation is technically over. I think our franchise in Australia, I would say we're probably the lead challenger in a market oligopoly, and we've been here now for almost 17-18 years. And the key priority for us really is at the heart of all that we do is customer centricity. And I think if I was to pull out 2 key strategic imperatives, one is really our opportunity to grow primacy of banking relationship. And by that I mean we've got about 1.6 million customers in Australia, and even today almost 40% of all new customer acquisition that we have is really through advocacy. And so the opportunity for us is to grow primary bank, and we always said that it's okay for us to be secondary bank. So our core products really is savings and mortgages, and that's at the heart of the business. And there's opportunity now for us to really grow our business and diversify. And that kind of segues into our second key strategic initiative, which is really to diversify our products with the perspective of fulfilling needs of our customers. Our customers have been telling us for years, for example, for a credit card. We just launched one a couple of weeks back. So that there's big opportunity for us to grow our product suite and continue to drive our business model. In fact, just to give you a sense, yesterday we averaged about 360,000 customer interactions, and all of which, really 99% of which through online, and of which 70% driven really through mobile. I think that's at the heart of how Australians are increasingly banking, and that kind of and our model is there. It's direct, it's digital, and increasingly mobile. So that's the big opportunity for us: diversify our products and grow primacy of banking relationship.
There's a number of foreign-owned banks, ING Direct included, in the Australian mortgage market. HSBC is another, Citibank's another. It seems that ING Direct has had the most success in terms of mortgages. Why do you think that is?
I think 2 points. One is our business model. 17 years back when we started. In fact, we started off as a mortgage business after the acquisition of Mercantile Mutual. This was in 98, 99. And then it was only a year later that we started to take deposits, initially on the phone, and then through the World Wide Web, through the internet. So it really started off with mortgages. And our channel of choice, if you may please, and we didn't have branches then, we don't have branches now. Our channel of choice has always been the broker channel, and that's a key partnership for us. 90% of all our mortgage acquisition really is through our broker channel. And of course, while the direct mortgages, which is when customers coming to us direct, is on the increase, but the way I envisage is even by 2020, that number is unlikely to come below 80%. So as we diversify products, the broker channel is really at the heart of our distribution, and I think that is something. Well, I can't comment for the other banks, but that is something which is clearly differentiated us. It's a key partnership challenge for us. And the second point, really, I think, is in terms of the value that we bring for clients, and by value I mean not just Price, of course, we have to be competitive on price, and our business model, which is direct and which is online, helps us in that endeavor. I think given the metrics, the financial metrics that we have, we are able to pass on a price benefit to clients. And the second key driver between value is really the ability to drive customer experience. For example, this year in 2016, we have invested in our mortgage backend. And this is just early days. We just launched it last quarter, and within 3 months, we are anticipating that our turnaround time and our service levels with our partners will be crashed to 1/3 of what they were a year back. And that's been a big investment that we made, over $20 million in the backend processing. So I think the key drivers for us is really value for customers, including a partnership with our channel partners, and essentially our business model, which is really online and direct on savings and the broker channel for our mortgages. And that's likely to continue as we start to diversify and grow more products. I think our channel of choice will continue to be brokers.
How important are mortgage brokers to ING Direct's success? I know that the group sort of launched in the broker channel quite early on the piece, and a decent amount of volumes go through brokers. How important are they to ING Direct's strategy?
If you look at the industry as a whole, brokers continue to play a key role in the distribution of mortgage products. In fact, I would say almost 50%, almost half of mortgage loans are now originated through the broker channel. And as far as we're concerned, that number is in the high 80s. It's almost 90% if you look at the stock. So that's key for us. I mentioned I've been here for 6 months, and within the first 3, I had been interstate in Melbourne and Brisbane and Adelaide and Perth and of course in Sydney at all our broker roadshows, and had the opportunity to have FaceTime with over 400 brokers. So it's absolutely key for us, and it was really important for me to to be accessible and also to meet our key partners, both in terms of aggregators and brokers. So that's key and central for us. Going forward, as I mentioned, we will continue to diversify our products, and I think the opportunity and the role that this channel plays for us is even more relevant and is even more important. And I think at the heart of it is how can we mutually take this partnership to the next level, and with more products, and the channel, I think, also plays an extremely key role in providing independence and providing informed choice to our clients. And that's something which, in my view, what the brokers bring, because that's professional competence and understanding. I mean, there are over 300 products out there, right, between interest only and different segments and different payment plans and fixed and variable. So I think what brokers bring is informed choice and ability to assess needs of clients, and that's the value that the channel brings to our clients, apart from the fact that they bring in independence in the decision, and which aligns with our objective of, if you look at the residential side, of essentially helping our customers build homes. That's the final objective, and that's a key role that the broker channel kind of plays there. While mortgages will continue to be important, I think there are also other business streams. For example, on the commercial lending piece, which is also a key growth area for us. While we're coming off a small base, but in 2016, that part of our balance sheet actually grew almost 18-20%. Wow. And so that's, and again, there is a role for distribution and for brokers for there too. So there's opportunity essentially on small and medium enterprises lending against property. That's an opportunity. So in summary, I would say it has been core and central to our distribution and our partnership, and it will continue to be so. And our focus is really to ensure that we invest in the channel, and not just in terms of competitive rates, but also in terms of how we service our partners with the right technology. And one of the key development areas for us over the next few quarters is how do we kind of upgrade the whole interface system that we have with brokers, and that's an opportunity and an investment which is coming up in the future. Yeah, so in short, it is key and central to who we are and what we do and how we deliver our mortgage products to start with and the new products to our customers.
Good stuff. Uday Sareen, thanks very much.
Thank you very much.